Hello, today I'm going to be talking about the 20th of March, which was a Wednesday. So, before we start things off today, our first single came out today, which I'm very happy for. Um, it's been over a year since I've seen any of my own material on Spotify, which is really, really good. Um, I listen, even though I've mentioned in the past I do not like the record, I did listen to it just to, listen to it. And on a side note, it says Joshua Brown is one of the composers, which is really nice to see. Um, but really, eh, I'm just glad it's out there now. I just thing is never have to listen to it anymore, never have to play it anymore, because God, the song sucked. It was thrown together in like 10 minutes, and we just got way too excited with it. But anyway, ignore that. What the hell happened there? Anyway, start off with Mike's class. So what ended up happening was Mike gave us um, like a news outlet thing to read, um, which we did. It was basically just about session musicians who play for bands for a really long amount of time and talking about how they felt like outsiders looking in, even though they play for the band for like 12 years. I personally don't understand the point of it. Um, I might have missed the overall memo or the message. I'm just going to say that I didn't understand it. I still don't. Um, but yeah, um, this was then followed by him going around and asking everybody, what would you want to do? And I basically said, well, guitarist would be nice in a band. That's the dream anyway. Session musician work if that doesn't work out, or working in film and game orchestras, just because that sounds really cool. I'd have to learn how to sight read, but is what it is. Anyway, we then jumped into Sean's class, in which really the only thing he spoke about is that student reviews are coming up, which I'll talk about that in a second. Student reviews are coming up, so he's going to start those in class. So we started doing a few of those in class. We also had to write a target for FMP, and I was just saying, to release an EP to a high enough standard and to perform said EP at face bar. So there's that. Anyway, really, short class was just very uneventful. I mean, with the whole target setting thing, I never review them. I never look at them. I don't really care about them. I just sort of set them, and if I achieve them by accident, cool. Um, but it is what it is. Sean told us to do it, so I did it. Anyway, afternoon. So in the afternoon, we continued working on the EP. We got Alyssa's lyrics down. So we had a small issue in which the second verse was too short. So instead of recording the entire thing again, Luca and Alyssa worked some proper magic and twisted a few things around and did one thing here and one thing there and whatnot. Um, and they sort of turned it into a rap style thing. So they changed the actual vocal melody, but it works. I think it sounds really good and adds this tailor of uniqueness to it, which is really good. Um, what else? What else was there? Something else. We discussed backing vocals, but that's going to be a no. I think that's going to be a no anyway. Um, but apart from that, Luca and Andre began mixing uh, things. They finished it. Actually, no, I tell a lie. They finished mixing. They just need to mix the bass when that comes in, and we can begin mastering. Um, just it's going at a good pace, I have to say. But I don't know. Um, it's going at a steady pace, so we'll see what happens. Really, yeah, that's really all that happened. Hopefully the baseline comes in by next week Tuesday. Because if it comes in by then, when we can stick it on, we can mix it, and then we can send it off to be mastered, and then we can work on some numero dos. Um, yeah, that's. Oh, and the other thing I mentioned, how I was going to be doing another Brick in the Wall Part Two. Recording that, I'm not doing that anymore because I underestimated the sheer scale of the project. I just it took 2 weeks, and I realized this is physically impossible. Um, So I tried it. I asked a few singers; they were down, but then it was getting musicians, and then I asked a few. They said no, and I was just like, oh, forget it. Anyway, that's everything that happened. So I shall speak to you next week. Bye.